Salut! Today we're going to discuss the passé composé et l'imparfait. So the goal is that we can tell some stories. When we get to know people, it is really fun to be able to tell those stories about ourselves because a lot of time in talk conversation, we can't think of interesting words or how to continue that conversation right off the bat because this is a foreign language to us. So thinking of those stories that you like to tell to other people and planning them ahead of time are a really good way to show people that, hey, yes, you are smart. Yes, you do know French, and add to conversation. So let's practice some of those, but first we're going to have to do a quick review of formation so we can talk about how to use them both together. Bon, formation, passé composé has 3 steps. First one is knowing your helping verb, then your past participle, and then deciding whether that will agree. And what we mean by that is, with a helping verb, we either need to choose avoir or être. Now, most verbs are going to use avoir. Almost all the time. There are a few that always have to use être. And to help you remember which ones those are, it can help to remember Dr. Mr. Vandertramp, which is the beginning letters of each of those verbs. Or maybe something more visual, like, you can't see that lovely little thing, more visual, which you can find visuals online. And I've even had a student before draw up a pirate boat of être, whichever way can help you recall which of those verbs you need. So for example, manger, it is not Dr. Mr. Vandertramp, which most are not, so I use the auxiliary verb avoir. I go to step 2, find a past participle, ER verbs and an E, IR verbs and an I, RE verbs and an U. There are tons of irregulars though, so pay attention to those. So, manger and an ER, manger, j'ai mangé, baf, done, super. Now, sortir is Dr. Mr. Vandertramp, so I'm going to use je suis, and then it's an IR verb, so I give it an I at the end. And then, here's where step 3 is important. With être, we agree, and that past participle becomes more like this adjective-y thing, and we make it agree as if it was an adjective. So, for me, I will have to add an E. Okay, so there's our formation of passé composé. Let's take a look at imparfait, which is plus facile. Take a look at, we always take the new form of the verb, take off those endings, and add these endings. Donc c'est plus facile que l'autre, right? All you have to know is the present, and there's only one irregular, which is être. So, quand j'étais jeune, when I was young, or if you want to talk about faire, you just use the nous faisons, take off the ending, add fait. Donc, il faisait beau. It was nice. Now, both of these describe the past, but it's something different than in English, where the imparfait is this description of this background information. And the passé composé narrates these events, right? Or not narrates, because that's too close to this description. It's, this is the thing that happened, this is the thing that it's very staccato. This happened, then this happened, then this happened, then this happened. Okay? These are facts. And these things that we're telling you about, these things that occurred, we either know how long it took to happen in general, or we know they only happened so many times. Whereas the imparfait is this very habitual, open-ended time. We don't know from when it began or when it ended. So when we're talking about things like emotion, we're often going to use the imparfait because we don't know when we started to feel in love, unless it was coup de foudre, like lightning or whatever that, Okay, so imparfait is description, setting the scene. It's not one event, but this background or habitual action. So every summer, il faisait beau, it was nice. Le soleil était brillant, the sun was brilliant. Les arbres étaient pleins de fleurs, the trees were full of flowers. J'étais contente, I had motion, I was happy the whole summer. Je ne devais pas travailler, because I didn't have to work. The whole summer, habitual, je pouvais me promener comme je voulais. I could walk when I wanted. Et chaque été s'est passé si vite. Okay, so again, very descriptive, very background. Right? Because this is duration, happened every summer, it's repetitive, and background. Whereas the passé composé is going to be this chronological list of events. It's a specific known time, or number of times. So one day, or maybe 5 times, nous sommes allés au zoo. J'ai vu les lions. I could have seen the lions maybe 100 times. Because I knew I went 100 times, but only 100 times. I didn't go every day. Et je suis rentrée. Okay? Après, je suis rentrée. When you're coming and going from a place, the action of arriving or leaving doesn't take very long. It's this split second, which is often passé composé. J'ai regardé un film. Now, when you watch a movie, you might not know, okay, well, you're watching whatever movie. I don't know the very specific minute time that you're going to be watching it, but we know the general amount of time. So in general, that watching a movie, we know, and passé composé. So, again, there are a few complications. Par exemple, j'ai regardé une vidéo. I watched the video. Et il y avait un chat adorable. Okay? So notice, I was watching this video with this cat in it, and the cat was adorable. Yes, this is a description of the cat, but it's also anything in that video, because after I'm done watching that video is still available online. You could watch it, and there was a cat in it. And there will always be a cat in it, so it's not the passé composé, like there was a cat and he licked the baby. Like there was a cat who was licking the baby. So these are imparfait things that are occurring in the video. Unless I'm giving you a detail, like first the cat licks the baby and then it went. But if it's all it's talking about is the cat loving the baby, then we have imparfait. And then, j'ai aimé ce video. Now, I said emotion is often imparfait, but okay, so you eat something, you're like, oh, I liked it. Okay, I watched this video, oh, I liked it. Okay, this isn't like, oh, I loved it. It was so, I always loved tacos. I've loved tacos my entire life. It's not saying all tacos I will always love and I loved. It's just this one thing, and then that's an event. Oh, I watched it, I liked it. Okay, and my liking started as soon as my judgment of it was right there, right then. We know when it was. Okay, so again, when the event is very similar, like if you have love at first sight, that lightning moment, you are going to use the passé composé. If you don't know exactly when it started or ended, you're going to be using the imparfait. So another complication, though, is when things interrupt actions. So, for example, j'ai regardé un vidéo. Imparfait. I was watching. I'm giving you background information. Quand le chat est arrivé, the cat arrived. He stopped. He interrupted my action. Il voulait aussi regarder. He also always wants to watch movies. And il a aimé aussi le vidéo. So an example of this rule about interrupting action shows here that if we have an action has a duration and something else interrupts it, that interrupting action is going to be passé composé, while the one that we were doing beforehand is going to be the imparfait. Okay, so let me give you my own story and an example of what this will look like. So 2 jours avant mon mariage, j'ai perdu mon alliance. Now, losing something, it takes a split second, so it's the passé composé. It is maybe a description of the event, but I wasn't losing it the whole time. I already lost it, it's gone. I can't be losing it for descriptive time. Ah bon, c'était une extrêmement belle alliance. Okay, it still is, right? I mean, it's gorgeous. Venait de l'arrière-grand-mère de mon fiancé. It had come from, like, and it was coming from. It's still from her. We're going to use past 3, but it's not this, it came exactly from that one point in time. It was still hers. It is from her. So it's description. La semaine avant le mariage, j'étais en train de retourner chez ma famille. Okay? J'étais toute seule dans la voiture. I'm giving you description. Je suis dans la voiture. Okay, so imparfait. J'ai vu, at that instant, j'ai vu quelque chose bien loin. Mais encore devant moi, d'abord je croyais que c'était des feux d'artifice parce que c'était si lumineux, mais ça durait trop longtemps. Okay, so at that instant I saw something, and then I'm going to describe to you what I saw using the imparfait. This is what I thought, and this is what it was. Okay, j'ai téléphoné. Another event, right? Another thing, an action that I'm doing. Passé composé. J'ai demandé à mon fiancé de vérifier le météo. So again, j'ai téléphoné et j'ai demandé. Passé composé, I'm narrating those events. Mais qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? What was going on? Okay? What was all that going on? Et il m'a dit, another event, so passé composé. And then, en parenthèse, I get to use present because that's what we said in the present tense, right? Ne t'inquiète pas, c'est pas grave, seulement un petit orage. Okay. Quand j'étais plus proche, here, when I was, this is a description, when I was closer, j'ai vu, action, I saw. Ce n'était pas du tout petit. It wasn't at all small. Okay, background information. Il y avait des coups de foudre partout. Je veux dire partout, right? So, there was description. And here I'm using je veux dire, because then now I'm talking to you, my audience, in the present. I mean everywhere. Chaque minute, il y avait des coups de foudre sans ordre partout. Again, description. J'avais si peur. More description. Je ne pouvais plus rien voir à cause de la pluie. Okay? So as I'm driving, I'm giving you information I was no longer able to see. At some point when I got into this rain, the rain got so heavy that I don't know when exactly, but soon I couldn't see anything, right? So description. Bon. Et j'avais peur d'arrêter. Again, emotion here, this is description. Je croyais que les voitures derrière moi m'auraient écrasé, right? I thought. Description. And then here we have, okay, you're not going to use this right now, but I thought that maybe they would hit me. This is a different expression, so don't worry about that verb there. Alors, j'ai décidé, passé composé, an event, de suivre le simili devant moi, qui avait beaucoup plus d'expérience, because I'm sure he had more, right? I'm giving you background. Semis tend to have more experience than us, right? J'ai décidé, again, passé composé, d'enlever mes bijoux. Donc, mon collier, mon alliance, mes boucles d'oreilles, je l'ai mis dans mon sac action. I did this and then I did this. Tu sais, parce que tu sais, le métal et les coups de feu. And here I get to tell you how weird I am, that I'm going to link weird things together, like metal and lightning, and think I'm going to die or something. Ok, bonne. Il y avait beaucoup plus de danger après ce point. So background. Il y avait, background, 2000 où je conduisais, where I was driving, background, où la route inondée par la rivière près de lui. Et j'avais vu, here's plus que parfait. Notice the imparfait with a past participle. This means even further back. I had seen before we even went on this trip, des vidéos où les voitures sont prises par les fleuves inondés, right? I'm sure we've all seen those scary videos. Les images de ma morte sont venues, action, sont restées, action. I'm not giving you background information. At that point, on those 12 miles, this is when that happened. I know, I'm so weird. Quand je suis finalement arrivée chez moi, we know when I arrived, it's a quick action, okay? Another event to list. Je me sentais, here's that feeling. I don't know exactly when je me sentais traumatisée, when that started, or when that exactly ended, because it definitely took a long time to get rid of that feeling. Donc, j'ai téléphoné, action quick, okay, passé composé, à mon fiancé pour lui dire que je suis arrivée en sécurité. Mais il n'a pas décroché. Here, I called, I arrived, and he didn't pick up. Et j'étais si traumatisée, again, emotion, que j'étais fâchée contre lui. I was angry at him. Can you imagine? So crazy. Je n'ai pas repris mon alliance de mon sac. So I never took it back out. I was too angry. I didn't want to put it back on. Alright. 2 jours plus tard, il y avait background information en dîner avec lui et sa famille. Okay, this thing was coming up. Et je ne pouvais pas la trouver. I wasn't able to find it. Moi et ma famille, on cherchait. We looked for this entire day. Passé composé, we looked. We were unable to find it. Background information. We looked mon sac, ma chambre, la maison, les lieux où j'ai visité. Again, actions. Mais personne ne l'a pas trouvé. Event. I'm giving you that. Alors, donc, le jour avant le mariage, je lui ai dû raconter. I had to tell him at that instant qu'est-ce qui s'est passé, what had happened. Okay? In general, with this block of days, what happened. Quelle bonne manière de devenir partie de la famille en perdant une partie de leur histoire. That's my feeling about that. Okay, mon mari est venu, passé composé, directement chez ma famille. Passé composé, il a demandé des questions. Quand t'as cherché ton sac, passé composé, ta chambre, la maison, mais je suis pas une personne stupide. Bien sûr, nous avons tout cherché. We had searched, right? Passé composé. Il a demandé, passé composé, quick action, de chercher ma chambre, quick action. Il m'a dit, told me, quick, de chercher mon sac encore. Alors, je vais la faire. Donc, j'ai versé, I'm giving you this what happened next, passé composé, de tout mon sac sur la table. Encore une fois. Et j'ai vu, okay, quick, une serviette féminin. Je l'ai pris, next action, en disant, pourquoi est-ce que c'est ici, ce n'est plus nécessaire. Paf, quand j'avais fait ça, l'alliance est tombée. Okay, this is the next thing that happened, passé composé. Il est tombé de cette serviette, and here this is really cool, qui l'avait enveloppé et caché. Notice this is imparfait with a participe passé. This is plus que parfait. This happened even before all this happened. So it had been enveloping it. It had been hiding it. Depuis 2 jours, bien stressé. Alors, nous avons rigolé. We laughed. We cried. Well, probably cried right afterwards. But here's the thing. We're using this imparfait to describe all these things that happened in the past. The passé composé, this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and now it's your turn. Impress me with what you can do, et à la prochaine!